Oh.
Who is it?
Hey, what's up, y'all? You guys know the damn deal. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the video. It helps the channel out a lot. And I'll stop yakking, and we'll get on with our reactions to WandaVision. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. Glad to have y'all with us. I got myself, Dustin and Morgan, over there at Casa de Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
It's us.
It is.
Like almost every time, except for when we do some of our remote Manly Movie Mondays, but just like 98 motherfucking % of the time I look over, and it's y'all. And it's good to see y'all. How you guys doing?
You
You guys
just can't
doing
get
good
us
today?
off your computer screen, man.
We're doing WandaVision. We're up to episode 5 of season 1 right now. And I've been enjoying it with my friends, mostly because this shit, I don't know, is this the most interesting property in Marvel's, in the MCU? I mean, like, I think it possibly could be.
I mean, I think so. I mean, like, even when the movies were going on and they had the whole blip thing, and I'm like, they kind of, not like they glossed over it, but it was just like, oh, the blip exists and it happened in Spider-Man or whatever. But
Right.
I'm like, there's like a lot to explore, like, within the logistics of that.
Like somebody that was flying in like a 747 and they
Yeah.
got blipped. Are they in the sky and then they just fall?
Yeah.
Oh,
So, I mean,
fuck.
I think...
I didn't even think about that.
Right? So that's what I was thinking, because I'm like, yeah, but I mean, I like that at least we got a little bit of that last
A little
episode.
something.
So it's like, it's very, very interesting that they're going to go there. But then
Right.
also on top of it, there's like this, like, Wanda, like, manifesting an alternate universe.
Literally manipulates the, the atoms and stuff like that with her and Lil Vision Vert. I mean Vision, like the other guy. We all know whose favorite Avenger that guy is.
Yeah, old 24 karat magic
guy's
over there.
character is. Have you seen that, Morgan?
Yes, it's gross. It looks infected.
Like, we thought that pulling one out of your forehead was gross. Putting one in your forehead is even fucking more weird and disgusting. That's like the one deleted scene from Uncut Gems that, like, even fucking Adam Sandler would be weirded out by. You'd be like, it's like, no, I want to put a diamond in my forehead, 24 million. And then Sandler would just be like, I disagree, little Uzi. I disagree. Yeah. But anyway, all that fun stuff aside, obviously the last episode was a big fucking reveal as far as just like what I feel like is going to become kind of like the tug of war between worlds that we're going to kind of have. You know what I mean? Because now that we've kind of because we had all of the, basically it was a flashback episode. It was almost entirely a flashback episode. I think that we're going to the 80s part of the sitcom, which I think will be fun. But I think that more than ever, we're going to have we are now going to be able to cut to the real world and back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're going to be ping-ponging a lot more.
Darcy with her popcorn, her baked lays.
Yeah.
Whatever she's
They're going to break more in the fourth wall. I think that we're going to see a lot more cracks happen, and we're going to see a lot more of Agnes kind of revealing what she's up to, and I think it's going to be kind of more of a 50-50 split between what's going on.
I'm thinking this is where, we're going to kind of get a little more insight. Now that we've kind of revealed some of the mechanics of everything that we kind of know, she's a big question mark that I think is going to be a little bit more, maybe revealed a little bit more.
Maybe we'll meet Ralph finally.
Ralph is going to be a huge reveal.
I have a question. Wait, was Catherine Hahn, was she the voice of the Doc Ock in Spider-Verse? What if she's Doc Ock the whole time?
Well, I mean, we know that they're bringing back Spider-Man 2. We know that they're bringing back Molina as Doc Ock in the Spider-Man multiverse movie, which is pretty wild. If anything, it will be kind of maybe something that's a little more geared towards that flavor of a villain, a magical villain, a dark horror-ish villain.
Yeah, like a Mephisto.
A Mephisto, possibly.
Dormammu,
Yeah, there's they've been mentioning devils like all throughout this whole thing and shit. So I don't know. I think I'm excited to check this out. You guys ready to get going?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Fuck yeah. If you guys want to get going on some exclusive content and help support the channel, there's a couple different ways that you can do it. The real simple and super free and easy way is to fucking bend that like button. Not bend that like button. That's for our Avatar: The Last Airbender. You can bend bend it, hit it, click it, whatever the fuck it is. However you get there you are. We appreciate that like, that subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps the channel a lot. But we really do appreciate it. But if you want to get at some exclusive content that nobody else in the world gets to see, you get to get the uncut full reactions, and you get them early, because we usually drop these right around Sunday, sometimes between Sunday and Monday. Because we spend a little time editing and stuff like that. We're shooting this on Friday at about 1, 2 o'clock or whatever. The patrons that are on the $8 tier, that are on the Vassal tier, they're going to be able to check this out tonight. They're going to be able to hang with us and watch this thing and check this out like the day of. So if you want to get at some of that content, you can head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/SeanTankTop. Appreciate y'all very much. Let's fucking get into it, huh?
Yes.
Shit.
Didn't belong here. It's all...
I really want to see her in like a horror movie now.
Yeah.
She is so good. That head tilt that she kind of has become her trademark, but now it's just a way more ominous.
Now, darling, we love them both equally.
Don't tell him that.
Make Vision take care of. He doesn't have to sleep, does he?
That's true. He doesn't. Yeah.
Oh my god, look at his dad jeans.
They're really
That is so 80s dad jeans. Couldn't she just like put a spell on him and make him like go to sleep or some shit?
Right?
Go to sleep.
Is that probably just because they're magic?
Yeah, they're magic too. Ew, those were just in his ears, and he is...
I know, right? Well, they weren't like in his ear. Like they were like.
He doesn't have ears. I get it.
But still, you're just thinking about like a waxy, fucking
Robot discharge.
Right.
Uh-oh, here she is.
jazzercising.
Over their belly buttons and remember to support their head. And when was the last time?
She's stealing those babies.
And he's nervous around her and those kids.
He knows.
Should we just take it from the top?
Jazzercise lady is very sus.
They film in front of a live studio audience. Like if you made a mistake, you'd be like, let's take it from the top. Like,
well, and that's like the first time that she was suggesting that they reset, kind of.
Yeah.
Ralph sprays it on me every night, but there's no taming this.
Ralph is spraying it on me every night.
Bet he is.
There aren't.
Whoa.
Nope, she stole them. She stole them.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
straight
family
up.
ties.
Yeah, you called it. Yeah, straight up family ties.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like in Family Ties, they would use their real childhood photo.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
He would wear a beret
He
in fucking
doesn't
middle
have
school.
childhood photos. He was born in Tony Stark's
right.
house.
He was born in a metal coffin and was originally supposed to be James Spader.
Yeah.
Am I clear? Once I got to look at these.
Talk about going through a lot. This lady got unsnapped and had to go into a fucking alternate reality inside of like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, this poor
know?
woman.
This is Dr. Darcy Lewis. She's the one who
Give her fish pants back.
Yeah, right. She's like, these are not my pants.
What's wrong with the machine?
Those are blank.
Like I said.
Well, what about our labs?
She doesn't have bones or blood.
Uh-oh.
It's just a big gelatinous.
Her
fucking-
DNA's been deleted.
It's more if she hadn't put up her own quarantine.
Oh, weird.
It was the top secret location of the Vision.
Oh, this is her stealing his body.
She took the fucking corpse. She has the
Told
body.
you,
were
corpse
right. You were
fucker.
right.
Told you she was a corpse fucker. I've been telling
She's
you.
a corpse fucker. Holy fucking shit.
Stole the Vision's body and resurrected him.
So she's technically like kind of fucking herself
Maybe.
in a way. Like
of Section 36B of the Sokovia Accords.
And the Vision's own living will.
I love that that's in the Sokovia Accords. Like, don't resurrect Vision.
But what if it's for sexy purposes and not
right for
weapon purposes?
just to get that hot robo hog out. You know what I mean? Like
What happens when he learns the truth?
Oh, so he is actually alive. He's not her. We were thinking he was her.
Okay, that's very interesting.
So Vision is resurrected.
Scoot.
It's a puppy!
Oh, nice.
My kitchen window told me someone got a new pooch.
Vision's on to her.
Yeah.
East.
10.
And there'll be like 10 tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
So you guys aren't ready until tomorrow.
Oh, they're gonna grow themselves.
Oh my god, that
Creepy.
fucking creepy fucking Animorphs bullshit. Fuck that shit. Ugh. A kid turning into a less cuter kid.
Oh, I
What the
hate
fuck
it.
That, like, yeah, it's like you,
Then I would be you through.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I do like that her and Wanda kind of have a relation because they both are running from grief.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In their own way.
That Captain Marvel came close.
Her powers came from interference.
Ooh. Sore subject.
Wardrobe?
Give me those fish pants.
Give me them fish pants.
Change the DNA of those fish pants. There it
Yeah,
is.
there they are. Look at them. They're so beautiful.
Can I borrow this?
Whoa.
Oh my god. Wait.
Don't murder the fish pants.
She just pulled like a Peggy from the first Avenger, like firing a gun like in a not controlled area. Like
Authenticate. Dr. Darcy Lewis findings regarding
This is cool.
weird.
None of it is real.
Oh shit.
What is he doing?
Please help me.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Wow. So he can snap people out of it.
I have to stop her.
Stop who?
She's in my head.
Oh jeez. This is dark.
Oh yeah.
Now tell me this. If I see this,
Actors are fucking crazy, man. Like the fact that, like,
Right?
you know, they can kind of do those things, that, you know, do those pivots on a dime.
Times, your dad and I aren't on the same page. But
Uh-oh.
Of the script, literally.
temporary.
Uh-oh.
Like, me sad sometimes.
What if he shows up? What if he visits?
Maybe some flashback, maybe some stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
She gonna bring her brother back from the dead?
Oh, is that the drone?
Oh, they're sending something in. Oh, it's a thing from the 80s.
So it's
Yeah.
like an it's an 80s era thing. Okay.
This is Captain Monica Rambeau.
Oh.
Disregard. Take the shot.
What? No, the drone isn't armed.
Take the shot.
Oh shit.
Oh, they armed it. That's fucked up. You don't try to kill her in front of her children. She's gonna be pissed. What is going on? What's going on? Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
She's just like
Oh, she's like just out.
she's just gonna hold some core.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Holy shit.
She's like, take your shit, leave me alone.
The missile was just a precaution.
I was gonna precaution your fucking face off.
You're still here.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
I have what I want.
Oh. Oh my god. Is they gonna do it? Okay, they
She's pulling like a magic Magneto, basically. I mean, she is
Yeah.
Magneto's daughter, you know. I can't
Well.
stop them all, Charles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seriously though.
The most absorbent paper
Ooh,
towel.
it's like blood.
Right.
Ah.
Those have got to be your parents.
I think those are our parents.
And also because, like, you know, commercials are trying to sell you a reality that you want to buy into. Oh my god.
I didn't want to come until I wrapped him up. Don't know how many leaves he ate. I didn't.
Oh no.
It was too late.
We're doing dead puppies?
The dead puppy. Shit.
You can fix anything, Mom. Fix it dead.
Oh.
She already did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What?
Suppressed personality, and I spoke to him free of your oversight.
He's like
He's getting
straight
real.
up addressing it. Okay.
You can't control me the way you do them.
Can't I?
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
And he can't reach them because you won't let him reach
I
them.
don't know what you're talking about.
Stop lying to me.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Of this is for us.
For what? I can't remember my life before Westview. I don't know what I
Oh,
am.
shit.
I'm scared.
Oh.
Any of this started.
The acting in this scene is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good.
I don't think it's Wanda. I think it's Agnes.
I think Agnes is kind of like manipulating her. Oh, who the fuck is this gonna be? It's
gonna be
It's got to be
Agnes.
Agnes because
Or her
there's-
brother.
There's too much of a disturbance kind of happening. Oh Christ, who's it gonna be?
It's gonna be somebody.
Oh,
Who is it?
somebody that she would know.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Stark.
Oh fuck! It's
Oh,
him.
yeah.
It's him. Yep. Holy!
Oh
fucking
shit! It's a different brother.
No, no.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Long lost bro, get to squeeze his stinking sister to death or what?
You're from the wrong movie, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pietro?
They What?
This is so wild. I love his outfit.
You didn't see that coming?
She's doing
I
the
like
same
your
thing with
brother,
us.
but
It's
I'm the more
he's
interesting version.
He's the
Yeah.
same, not different, right? Oh, poor Aaron Taylor. Wow.
That's amazing.
Okay.
I love it.
Awesome. Well, they're fucking. They're goldfish feeding us this whole
Multiverse
idea
of madness.
of kind of interchanging a bunch of different people from a bunch of different universes.
Wow.
Whoa, cool.
Love it. I love it.
You saw him, and then you're like, oh yeah, he's the other guy from the other movie. I just think that it was whatever. But anyway,
Same character, different
different
version of the
Yeah.
character.
different version of the character, yes. And so and he was very clearly like the I think the one that made the best impression. I think of the two things. I
Oh.
do feel sorry for
Had the two best fucking scenes.
I feel
in the
so
whole
bad
movies.
for the other actor.
dude, Aaron Taylor, what's his name? Aaron Taylor
Yeah.
John, or whatever it is. Yeah, he's the guy who played Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was
Okay,
in a
so
bunch
he's
of, he was in
fine.
a couple of. I mean, he's doing fine.
He's
but
doing
like, it
great.
is- but everybody's just like, yes, a little bit more of this, please. You know what I mean? But
Is he gonna be like, guess what? Our dad is actually Magneto.
no, I mean like they
Good.
could kind of do it.
Good.
I mean,
What if Magneto shows up?
Magneto, what? I mean, Fassbender was his dad. They alluded to it very
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
briefly in
No, I know.
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean,
I want Sir Ian McKellen to show up and go, kids, I'm home. I would
hold on,
die.
Grandpa's coming over here.
I would
Oh
die
my god. Yeah.
as a wacky,
Yeah.
cool grandpa.
Which Magneto do you want? Yeah.
Right, exactly. Or it'd be like, you should have bended my reality when you had the chance, Wanda. Just bring them all back. Oh my god! I mean, I do like the fact that they, I think the first time, they road tested it at the end of the last Spider-Man movie, where they're just like, "Fuck it, like let's just do it. Who cares?" You know what I mean? Like that. Let's just bring in these other. Yeah, they were in other films. Whatever. Let's just bring them back. You know what I mean? Like, and I.
Well,
and I
do
think
we
that,
think he's literally from the other movie, as in she's pulling from other realities being movie franchises? Like, does Wanda have the ability to, like, grab...
We're going straight up Spider-Verse, apparently, in the new
That's where
Spider-Man
I'm
movie.
going.
We're doing... Well, no, I mean, like, the next Doctor Strange movie is called The Multiverse of Madness. I mean, this is how... this is the vehicle in which you're able to just kind of take whatever you take who you want,
Like, I think if she spit out Pietro, he'd be like, whoa, where's all the mutants? Where's Professor X? Like, he would be like from the other movie in this movie.
Yeah.
I think
wild to think about.
No, I mean, like, and I think because Sword didn't know that he was showing up.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, like, is she manifesting people from other dimensions?
We're all like, now do Wolverine.
Yeah. The end credit song is called "Make It Up As We Go Along."
Oh my God.
A little bit. I mean, like they're just leaving these little breadcrumbs into this kind of multiverse shit that they're going to start to do. And I mean, that's, what, and now is she going to be unsure of that? Like, is she going to be like, you're not, are you my brother? Like, cause she wasn't, she was kind of like, okay, I guess I'll go with it. You know what I mean? There was a shade of her performance where she was like, okay, we're doing this now.
I am wondering, so there's the Wanda of it all.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the Agnes of it all, can maybe she's the one that can pull from other universes. So maybe Agnes wanting to keep this going for whatever reason, probably to steal babies.
Because like Agnes is just like, okay, your husband is now getting very confrontational about you keeping this whole ruse up, and I am going to give you even more motivation to keep it going.
You get your brother back, you get your kids.
Not only do you get this, you get everything, and it's just one more fun. It's a power move essentially to fortify Wanda's need to keep this thing going. It seems
Opulence, you get everything.
She owns everything.
Right? Oh my God.
Yeah, I think Agnes did the Pietro.
Right, because it did seem like she didn't. She's like, I didn't do that. Yeah.
Didn't Agnes ask her if she had any siblings? Am I crazy?
The kids did.
Oh, the kids
and
did.
But they were weren't they kind of talking it? I can't remember if she was
Agnes
around.
there. Because she was like, they're far away.
Right. It does.
Or he's
seem
far
like,
away.
I wouldn't be surprised if Agnes had a hand in making those kids grow up faster.
She killed the dog to make them grow. Oh, she's trying to get them to age up.
She wants
so
to get
that
them up. She wants to get them to
them.
age up. So she's got 2 full-grown Maximoff Vision baby boys.
Yes, she killed the dog. She murdered that dog.
She murdered that dog. Absolutely. Yeah.
So that they'd age up, and now she's just going to try and get them to age up.
That was their first thing. That was their first kind of impulse, was to be like, okay, well, let's age up and kind of get rid of this. You know what I mean?
Also, you notice they said at this point there'll be empty nesters by dinner time or whatever. Wonder, like, when they say empty nesters, if the like sitcom turns into Empty Nest, another classic sitcom.
Oh,
that means that the kids will move away. So if the kids move away or go to college, Agnes can then take them, and she won't notice and like go ham. She's trying to get them to grow up so that they leave the sitcom.
Yeah. No, I think that's very fair. And again,
they go do movies.
Again, like, and I get, this is another thing, like, it became like a little bit of a fucking meme and something that we kind of dunk on a lot when we do our Avatar: The Last Airbender reactions. Like, this is not a kid's show, but like, this is not a kid's show.
No, they're gonna murder dogs. They're gonna murder children. They're gonna
no. But I mean, but like the kind of the Marvelness of it, and you kind of don't know what to expect, and like and just you
say we're gonna get a Red Shoe Diaries.
The Red Witch Diaries,
or like real sex, where it's like, I like fucking corpses. What do we want?
She's like, no, I don't want a husband. I want the most expensive fucking like sex doll ever. Like the most, like, you know what I mean? Because that's kind of what he could be, right?
Yeah. But no, but I was kind of on the track that he was her, like she was just animating his like dead corpse, but no, she brought him back to life.
It's like she reformed him, but probably there's an infusion of like her and how she put them back together. Because it's not like she sat there, you know, banging around with like a hammer and a fucking you know what I mean? Like she's not sitting there with like a soldering iron putting them back together. She did it with like this magic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's like a weird. It's like Valerian steel. There's like a weird infusion of magic into this I don't know, the alloy that makes right. And so the other thing, because like, you know, I think that the show has kind of been steadily amping up how intriguing it is, a very slow kind of amping up of the stakes, you know, that exist within this story, and also the performances. The performances have just been getting better and better and more interesting and more layered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh shit! And then is her brother going to be like, no, you're Scarlet Witch, because where he's from, maybe there is somebody
right from that dimension. She is Scarlet
Witch.
He is Quicksilver, and they are mutants. Like they can say it now. So they can.
Well, I know that we're gonna get the. I know that I saw the one thing I did kind of get spoiled, an article about with Liz Olsen really fighting to get the old school Scarlet Witch costume, because there's a Halloween episode coming.
There's a Halloween episode where they dress up like the old school versions of themselves. I think I saw that in a trailer.
The old school Avengers. It's in the intro. The preview trailers, and so like she wears like the red cowl.
Amazing.
Yeah.
With like the headpiece and stuff, and he's got like the kind of the big like lapel, like you know, almost Doctor Strange-esque like collar and shit, you know, like that'll be fucking fun. But it looks handmade, so it looks like super looks like super cute. Yeah, I just think Vision is just going to become more and more of an outlier and adversarial towards her.
Maybe the 90s one, because in the 90s we had like kind of like maybe split up families, so maybe they get a divorce. It's like a sitcom where there's a divorce on it.
That was some of the I think that was some of the first kind of, you know, because usually it was always like the parent like died. And that was the reason
I mean,
why
that could be a thing. Single mom.
No, it totally could be a thing. Playing that kind of that fight, you know, because she's like, no, we're wrapping up the episode, and then kind of fighting through it and stuff like that was awesome.
So good.
Yeah, the texture, like kind of just the text of what the movie of what this show is kind of doing is like, even just regardless of the things that are at play, just formally, they're just very interesting and very and fun, you know. And that was a power move by Agnes. She was like, nope, you are so invested in, you know what I mean? Because he was starting to kind of like really kind of talk her down. He's like, no, this is fucked. Like, these people are like hurting, apparently.
But also, I have a feeling that she's not doing all of it. Because she's like, I'm not. She's like, you're not believing me, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah, like
that's right. Yeah,
like,
and when the dude
mowing
comes,
their lawns and going to dentist appointments.
Yeah, and when the dude comes to up, he's like she. He doesn't say Wanda. He says she. The she could be Agnes.
That's true. Because that's another thing that everybody's kind of been queuing up a lot, is this whole Wanda's gonna go full fucking villain, and that would be, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I think that they're putting that forward too hard right now for that to not have a kind of a come around,
a twist.
And also, just like, you know, they recently, you know, like Disney just very recently acquired, you know, X-Men, and so like we're gonna do a mini magic version. I know that there's a bunch of storylines where she does like a bunch of crazy stuff, like she kills all the mutants, I think, in a certain storyline.
Oh God!
But like, people are saying that they're gonna set her up to be the full-on villain in Doctor Strange, and I don't see that happening.
I hope it's
well,
Agnes.
I don't see that happening, because their relationship, they don't have a relationship really.
Yeah, they don't like.
They
barely know.
That,
do
like,
they know
that
each other?
like,
barely.
It does not mean anything. The reason that Civil War means something is because they're homies. Like, for him to just show up. there's just like a weird textual thing of like, well, I gotta calm this crazy broad down. You know what I mean? Like there's just some weird shit that I don't think that they're willing to go with her.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I don't know about the Doctor Strange of it, but I do know that what we kind of are seeing is Wiccan and Speed in the comics are members of the Young Avengers.
Yes.
And we know that Jonathan Majors has been cast as Kang the Conqueror. Was that what his name?
Yeah, he's from Lovecraft Country.
Yeah. And so canonically he was also posing as a Young Avenger and kind of courting them. So I think that, and we also know that these two characters are going to be in Multiverse of Madness. So there might be some of that aspect of it. So I don't know. I don't know if Wanda's going to be like straight up the villain. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
No, I don't see. It seems like they would have to, if I don't know. I guess it would just be because they also I do think that I know that they're making this universe interconnected, but I do think that when it comes to like feature films, they need to make sure that like my mom can just pick it up and watch it. You know what I mean? Like and so to do that, I think that if anything, it might be something happens and maybe towards the end of this, she gets expelled into another dimension, into another multiverse, and Doctor Strange has to go find her. Mm-hmm. And he has to try to bring her out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then maybe you get like a buddy sorcerer and sorceress movie trying to get out of it. That's very, and Sam Raimi is directing it. That's very Army of Darkness. Like a guy has to go,
that's
and
exciting.
then they got to get back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. Like I feel like that's kind of. I mean, I know that I would rather watch them like team up together than to have essentially do like a truncated version of the Dark Phoenix storyline. Like she's gone, she's uncontrollable. We gotta, you know what I mean? Like whereas they have that story and they can actually do that, over a long period of time and actually develop it in a way that they, the previous iterations kind of just were not willing to do.
So all the chatter about her and mutants. Where in the comics, the big line was no more mutants. And she just basically decimates all the mutants. So a lot of people are saying that they could have the introduction of mutants in the MCU could be like a reverse.
She does the reverse.
All the mutants. Where she basically is creating mutants. But the thing about that is that which in some ways she just did that in this episode. Where she basically...
Or someone did it.
So essentially she could have done that. But I just don't. I don't think we're there with the introduction of mutants.
That seems like a huge leap, Dustin. I think I'm kind of with you. Like that's so.
Because we're going cosmic. Phase 4 is cosmic. Because look at what our slate is. We've got Eternals. We're going cosmic and mystic.
And even just like what if like this is sort of like. I think, because what I think Phase 4 is going to be like, this is going to be the kookiest that the shit gets. Like, where they're going to be like, this is the craziest, this is the wildest. And then I think Phase 5 is going to be with the new set. I think they're gonna wait on a lot of X-Men shit. Because why the fuck would you rush that? Because that's another decade of movies.
They're going to go Fantastic Four before they're going to go full X-Men.
Yeah. Totally. I think so. And so I don't know.
It makes more sense. They need to give themselves some distance from Dark Phoenix. And they'll bring in a few characters here and there, but I don't think that they're going to bring in... They're not bringing in Wolverine straight out. If anything, they'll use Deadpool as a vehicle to bring in a couple more mutants.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if Deadpool was like the way that they introduced the new Wolverine, because before Wolverine introduced the first iteration of Deadpool. That would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, but it'll be like super funny. He'll be like, you don't look the same. Yeah, he'll make tons of jokes at Hugh Jackman's expense at it.
Yeah. And I know that it's probably not going to happen. Because Hugh Jackman just has fundamentally transformed people's kind of. Vision, what they expect out of that character or whatever. But I'd love to get a short king in there. I'd love to get like a fucking little beast of a dude, who's like 5'5" or whatever it is. That'd be sick. You know what I mean? I mean, I feel like you need to make it distinct enough because you can still make it work. I know that Falcon and the Winter Soldier was originally kind of supposed to be like they were supposed to break the champagne bottle on the TV thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that, I think that curation can kind of have can kind of set the tone for a lot of things. And I do think that, I know that they didn't mean to, but this was kind of the better thing to be like, this is what we're capable of. These are the kinds of different stories that we can do within the TV universe.
This will let Loki live.
Yeah, Loki can get real weird.
Yeah,
Everybody gets to get weird because of this show.
That'll be really fascinating to see where Loki goes. If anything, it actually makes Falcon and Winter Soldier harder.
Well, harder in the way. Well, you know what I think. You remember Grindhouse? Remember that movie, that double feature thing?
Mm-hmm.
I supremely think that, because everybody shits on Death Proof, and Death Proof isn't like, by means like any, part of that's not Quentin Tarantino's like greatest work by any stretch. But I do feel like coming off of Planet Terror, which is just like balls to the wall, super entertaining, splatterfest, crazy, whatever, because Tarantino is such a fucking megalomaniac, he couldn't bear the thought of not closing out the show. Like, if you would have curated that, starting with Death Proof, you end with this white knuckle, incredible fucking car chase, and then you get this insane bug fuck crazy thing, I think that people would think a little more favorably on it. So I think that us kind of coming from this, we work our noggin a little bit. We have, and we have this really awesome, surprisingly resonant, like, character study, honestly, which I think is interesting. And then, we can just kind of have some fun action. We can have just an action kind of packed, like, fun romp with those guys. And then Loki, you can kind of get you kind of back to a little more kooky, crazy town. You know what I mean? Like, assuming.
But I think there is a thing where it's like, although I enjoyed Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a while, and then I just fell off but it's like, you can't really just be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. again.
Yeah.
Because people are going to expect a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
I'm like, again, I'm like, I always act like, it always seems like I'm shitting on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but it's like, I really did enjoy it for a while, but I don't know, I think it was just, went on too long.
Well, I think, maybe that show was maybe worth a bit more maybe it should have been like 4 seasons instead of 6 or 7, you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of shows do that.
It just became TNG, where you're just like, I guess we're still here. Yeah. Like, all right, cool.
Right, for sure. Oh my God. It's like, oh my God, we're over here. We're watching Vulcan porn on the fucking television.
You had to get it in there, didn't you?
No, I mean, you can't.
Vulcan porn is your corpse fucker.
Right. It's like, you're fucking this robot's corpse, aren't you, Wanda? Yeah.
So why are we gonna get Professor X, but he's also Jean-Luc?
Why not?
Pulled from.
We can do whatever the fuck we want now. I mean, like, it's kind of. I think it's like it's
he
a
said
little
no.
bit.
Yeah, he's like, no.
No, he actually straight up said no. Like, they asked him if he would come, and he said no. But as an actor, he closed out Logan in the best possible way.
How the fuck could you ever? Right. I mean, like, and honestly, that's why I know that everybody's sitting there like, let's get fucking, like, like Hugh Jackman back, and I'm like, no, fuck you, dude.
Logan
like,
was just
done. It cannot get like the gravestone. They turn the fucking cross into the X. I mean, it does not get better than that. And then like, and again, and now, but like, like the next movie, like the 2 movies that they followed with that were fucking were New Mutants and Dark Phoenix. It's just like that should have been the end of the whole thing. Honestly.
Yeah, Old Man Logan should have just been like,
the line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
They're broadening the sandbox. And the scope of the show, like her turning all those guys like on to, that was cool. Like,
I'm surprised she didn't shoot him.
Yeah, I mean, like, right? No, but again, like, I don't know if that was supposed to be like a Magneto callback, but it kind of felt that way a little bit. Like that. Yeah. It's like, I can't stop them all. Whoever the fuck Jeff Daniels wannabe guy, like, whatever the fuck. But yeah, so I think they've broadened the sandbox, and I think that. They're again, and I think that Marvel's been pretty smart as far as this goes, where they're just inching towards the places that they want to go. Like you gotta walk before you can run. Take note, DC, because we're having the first Flashpoint movie is gonna. The first Flash movie is gonna be a Flashpoint storyline, which is just insane. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Well,
I mean, like, I'm here
after
for
watching
it.
Ezra Miller in The Stand, like him going at
Oh
giving
no,
him
is
a
he
movie.
in that?
I'm like,
Is he in that movie? Is he in that shit?
Oh man.
It's a choice. He made a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, how is that? How is that, by the way? Is that any good?
Hot garbage.
It's real bad.
It's
it's CBS All Access. I don't think they can make anything good.
Good old Sylvester Stallone is all sad when somebody mentions Captain Marvel, and she's like, "We're not talking about her."
Ooh.
And I wonder what happened. Like, I think maybe there was like a falling out where maybe she wasn't there when her mom was sick, or
something. Maybe that, or because she did just yeet the. I mean, maybe she doesn't realize it, but she just like rolled the fuck out. Captain Marvel does just go, bye, I'm gonna go be a space cop or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like,
Coochie's on out of there, man.
Seriously, and she doesn't come back.
Maybe she's pissed about, like I am, she's still pissed about the jukebox.
Prove you're not a Skrull.
Yeah, that was a real dick
That
move.
was the biggest dick. I feel so sorry for that, because like, what are you gonna do? It's like it's 90s era Sam Jackson and this chick who's like moving shit with her fucking, blowing up your fucking jukebox. That's a big moneymaker for a fucking dive bar.
I bet that's what it is. She's like, we don't talk about her. She fucked up that jukebox and did not apologize.
It's like, no, it's like first impressions. It's like, when you would go on a date and then you'd watch that person like, just, be a shit tipper or not tip at all. Like that's...
Or send back their entree.
Oh God. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, like, so maybe that's what it is. Again, hopefully that's something that we delve out a little bit more. I would love it if that was totally the case.
It's just a jukebox. She's like,
no, that like, I know that guy. Like, he was a good dude, and you didn't even
Where have you been? Yeah, like, remember my friend's jukebox? Fuck you.
Like literally, he hadn't paid it off yet, and you actually bankrupt him.
Yeah. He had, and the whole place went under. And plus, they had fucking Howlin' Wolf. They had a bunch of good shit in there, and you fucked all those records up.
That
too,
was,
you know what I mean?
His entire life's work was collecting these 45s for that jukebox.
Right, exactly. That was going to be like his namesake. It's like, we have one of the best 45 collections in all of West Louisiana, or wherever the fuck this thing is set and shit, and then.
And he just drank himself to death after that.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's, I think, hey, we're writing ourselves our own MCU TV show. If you over Disney want to hear a pitch, we're down.
Yeah, maybe Wanda can go over there and
repurpose it. There we go. I think we're on it. It's like, we're bending ourselves some reality. If you guys are down, if you guys want to bend some reality, and one way that you guys can change our fortune out here in this multiverse, you can hit that like button, that subscribe if you want to help out the channel a little bit. We really do appreciate it. It helps the algorithm and it helps people find us and stuff. And we really do, it just a second of your time if you enjoyed yourself in this video. Also, if you want to unlock a bunch of exclusive content and help support the channel, you can head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/SeanTankTop. You head over there, hit us up at the $8 level. You get early access to all of our WandaVision coverage. You get to watch it the same day that it airs. Our reactions, a little later on Friday, but they're there, and you get those early access, and they're full and uncut, because we got to cut a lot of different jokes and a lot of different speculation just for time. We had an awesome, fun conversation here. This is going to have to get pared way the fuck down for the YT edit. So
45 minutes of talk about the stand.
God.
I mean, we covered Picard. That's what happens when you're in the multiverse. You know what I mean? Oh my God. No, but I think that you unlock that. You unlock our Avatar: The Last Airbender reactions. You get our commentary schmommentaries, Manly Movie Mondays. You unlock a bunch of our back catalog, tons and tons and tons of shit over there that you unlock by becoming a patron. So we hope you guys consider giving us a little bit of support. We appreciate y'all very much. We'll talk to y'all later.
And it makes me very nervous because, like, it's 24 million that they say? Is that really worth 24 million?
Oh
so you're just hi, please rip my forehead open.
Uzi Vert is like asking the world.
Also, how does he have?
Him.
Kind of. I mean, it's not making him any money. It's not appreciating value. But if he ever goes broke, he can't because he has 24 million in his head.
You gotta cash out, head to the Bahamas. You're set for at least a couple of years' money just sitting right there.
Yes, at very least you have 24 million in your head.
Is this just his really crazy version of just like the people that have like an emergency credit card that they freeze in like a block of ice that like, you know what I mean? Maybe it's that, maybe it's that. But anyway, all that fun stuff aside,